And here is my awesome friend with creative thinking. Oh my gosh, I just love this channel, and she's caused me to really start thinking of savings. She has a wonderful channel. Check it out and see what she has to talk about today. We always enjoy our awesome friend over at Creative Thinking. I join in with her. I try to at least once a week. Please start thinking of saving. Saving is really important. You'd be amazed how it adds up over time.
Well, here I am, saving more. You have to start paying yourself. And this saving challenge is for vacations. We all have to make decisions what's important to us, and I think a good vacation every year is very important. And we don't always have money if we don't save ahead. Very few of us can come up with 2 or 3,000 just out of the air to go on vacation. I don't believe in using credit cards either. We take a nice vacation every year, almost our whole entire marriage of 50 years. And we don't use credit cards to take vacations. We've always saved for our vacations, for we can have a nice vacation and not be stressed out. So that's what this challenge is about, saving and making sure we have a great vacation. Now here we go, 20 here, and another 20 makes 40, another 20 makes 60, another 20 makes 80, another 20 makes 100, 120, and what do you think we have saved now? Yes, our 140 that we do every month. This month I did save a little extra because I don't know if I'm going to have a job in the future. So we have to be planning ahead, and that's another thing that's important about saving. Even though I'm very upset about my job, I'm not as worried as I make it sound because we do have enough money in savings. If I don't go back to work for a year, we'll still be all right financially. I should throw that out there because I do have savings. Not a lot of money. We do have to watch how we spend our money, and we may have to sell a few things off in the future, but I'm not worrying about any of that until we get to there. Because why panic? I may find I can live on $2,000 a month. I don't know. I haven't tried. I'm sure it's not going to be easy, so I'm not going to say that either. But I have saved enough money, as you can see, $1,120.03 for vacation. And that isn't a lot of money, but it's better than not having any. And even when I stop working, I've decided I'm going to continue saving for both these accounts, my dental account and my vacation account. I'm going to know it sounds like a ridiculous amount of small money, but it still will add up over time. I'm going to put $5 a week in each of these accounts. That's $20 each account. That's $40 a month. I know 40 isn't a lot, but I'm only going to have $2,000 to live on, and I may find I can put more in savings, but I don't want to count on more. And on top of that, I do have a regular account for savings that I don't ever mention, that I want to make sure doesn't go down too low when I'm not working. So we're going to wait and see how this process goes. But even though things are not going to be easy, we still have money to get a tooth fixed this year, and we have money to go on one vacation this year, already in the bank, waiting for the trip. It is a good feeling to know you can do that. I had a refrigerator go out last month. I had to buy a new refrigerator. I didn't go in debt. I took the money out of savings. And I hate taking the money out because it's hard to put it back, but I didn't have to make a bill. You need a refrigerator. I had brakes go out on my husband's truck, and that was pretty expensive to fix too because it's a big truck. But I had the money in savings. So remember, guys, save something every month, even if it's only $5 or $20. Even though it's a small amount, and it may not seem like it would be much to do anything, but over time it will mount up. And I'll be adding this money to accounts that are already there and existing. We just want to keep them growing, even if they're growing very, very slowly. It's better to have a savings account going slowly than watch your credit card debt go up. And we don't have one credit card. That's right, not one. People ask me, how do you live without a credit card? You stop spending when you don't have any more money. Everything you've seen on my YouTube channel, I haven't went in debt for one thing. I've paid as I go, and if I can't afford to join in on a challenge, I don't go. I don't join in. So, we can all do it. We just have to put our minds to it. I think we should start out small. That way you don't frustrate yourself and give up. And if you find you have an extra money, throw a little extra in. This month, because I knew I may not be working next month, I threw a little extra in both accounts. That's why it seemed a little higher than it should have been for only being 5 months, because I've been throwing a little extra in because I knew this day was coming. I may work another month, I may not. When your boss doesn't like you and they're thinking of a way to get rid of you, oh my, they can find a way. And you can't be getting yourself upset. Right now is a perfect time to look for a new job. There's plenty of jobs out there. And believe it or not, 2 of my coworkers have left for new jobs in this last year, and both of them making $2 more an hour, and my company wouldn't give them any more than 32 hours. Their new company, both are new companies, they're different companies, are giving them 40 hours. Both of them are paying them $2 more an hour. So I think they made a good decision moving on. And it's probably a good decision for me to move on too. But the trouble is, this is going to sound really baby, being a big baby, I love where I work. I've been working there off and on for 35 years. I knew when I went to this account, it was not going to pay that much. I knew I could make more money at another account. But I'm old. I'm 75 years old. I wanted a nice account to work and make a little extra money for my YouTube channel and to make sure the utilities were paid in a timely manner and to be able to put a little money in savings. And so I was willing to take the pay cut. I was willing to deal with the problems that I've dealt with because of it. But you can't do anything if your boss wants you out. Well, we'll see what happens. I'll give you an update after the 3rd and let you know if I have a reprieve for another week or 2, or if she's decided it's better to have me working full time, or I shouldn't say full time. I'm willing to go to 32 hours. Having someone that's going to show up for 32 hours every week and do her job and not get calls from the client. But maybe she likes the calls from the client. Maybe she likes the client knowing that we're there. I don't know. Personally, I don't like to get calls that are getting yelled at, but that's just me. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm praying for the most that I get to stay, but I'm living in the reality that I probably am not. And I'm also living in the reality that I managed to save enough money that I can live without working for a year.